What's on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Welcome back to some Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I haven't made a COD video in so long, it seems like. I don't know what it was, just playing this game recently has just been either really good or really bad. So recently they released a new game mode, the bolt action sniper rifles. And you know, I've been the snipers only playlist basically, and I've been grinding the heck out of that, and I've really been enjoying it. Although I haven't really done, you know, absolutely amazing, I've still had tons of fun playing it. But today I found another thing on Reddit, as Reddit's gone absolutely nuts recently. I found one over on the Call of Duty subreddit. And the thing says idea, how to make Black Ops 4 great in 10 steps. So we're going to go through these 10 steps of what this person with the name of The Swede with a Swedish flag next to it, he says 10 things Treyarch could easily implement as they are already a part of the game and would be a simple coding change. Now, nothing about coding is simple, I'll tell you that much. I don't know anything about coding, but I know it's not simple. So the first thing he says is take away slide speed from dexterity. Dexterity is already kind of like I don't want to say a broken perk, but everyone just kind of uses it, and it just, sliding in general, like, it's just, in order to make that an issue, the slide speed doesn't really matter, because it just, if people are still going to slide, they're still going to shot punch, they're still going to, you know, it's still gonna happen. Like, you can't really, you know, yes, it affects it a little bit, but to make it great, it doesn't really affect that much. Number 2, make tac mask or tactical mask actually counter stuns. It pretty much already does, except for I think it still like flashes you for a tiny second and does whatever. So if you want it to do absolutely nothing to the player, then I guess that's what you mean, but it already pretty much gets rid of the effect completely, with the exception of just a little bit. The next thing, make the punch do 75 damage and not connect until the animation plays. I mean, if he's talking about the actual punch, like where you switch to your fist, I guess that's different. But this kind of goes along with shot punching. Nobody wants to run around like an absolute crackhead and just shot punch everyone. Like, honestly, who wants to do that? Probably nobody. I mean, some people might, but it's just not fun to watch for competitive. It's not fun to play against in, you know, normal play. And just overall, it just should not be a thing. Make the punch do like 25 damage, so that way people don't use it. And unless you're literally one shot, like if you hit marker somebody from point blank range, you should be able to run up and punch them. Like, that's a thing. Like, once you get him down to like 10 health, run up, hit him with an elbow, he's dead, right? You eliminate him. But shot punching is just super annoying, and it seems like it's never going to be out of the game, which is really annoying. But number 4, add a smoke and an EMP as a tactical. The way the whole tactical, you know, things work this year is very, very interesting. And I don't know if I really like it more or less than usual. So it's the pick 10 system, but there's like a cooldown on it. So you don't get it every life, but you get it like every, I mean, it depends on how life you are, how like long your life is. But for the most part, you get it like every life, every other life. So you still get it pretty often, you know, especially given the entire game. Then they say fix Fog of War and get it out of the game completely. No more walls glitch. Fog of War seemed like a really cool thing when it came out, until you realize exactly what it was, and then everyone hates it because it gets rid of the kind of sneaky plays sitting in a corner. It gets rid of the sneaky plays when you lay down behind something. And it just kind of ruins that sneaky factor. So it helps out the noobs a lot. But for people that play the game competitively, it sucks, because you can't make those plays because you just appear as a red dot in your mini map, and it's just not fun at all. Next thing, give us tacticals on respawn. They already kind of mentioned this, but I think honestly the cooldown is the way to go. I mean, so that way you're not just spamming nades everywhere and you're just throwing a nade off spawn, or, you know, combat axe, whatever the case is. I just don't see it why it'd be that much of an issue. But I mean, give us tacticals on respawn. I mean, you pretty much get it every life, every other life. I mean, you don't get it one life, you're gonna get it the next kind of thing. So yeah, every other life, completely fine with me. It makes it so it's not just like a spam nades fest. And plus it adds a little bit kind of in, you know, enemies' minds. Okay, does he have a nade? Does he not? Stun, same thing, EMP, smoke, whatever it is. You know, it kind of has that balance to where you don't know if he has it. So, you know, that's when you have to use trophies. That's when you have to bring out tac mask and flak jacket and whatever else to kind of counter that at the right time. So, you know, it's all on how people play. Next thing, make UI so the something interface. I don't remember what it's called, but your HUD basically. I think is what he means when you aim in. No, do not put that in the game. That is a terrible idea. It's fine the way it is, honestly. Make the stim, so the stim shot perk. It's not actually, I don't consider it a perk, but whatever. Make the stim perk only allow you to heal more often and not heal faster. Yeah, I could agree with that one. I would probably not mind. I'd probably rage for the first little bit. But, you know, after learning out how to play, or learning how to play after, you know, that nerf would take effect, you know, would be something, obviously, to get used to. The next two have to do with maps-wise. Give us raid as a map. Give us more maps in general. Don't care what they are. Just give us more maps that are playable and competitive. Because this, like, 5 or 6 map bullshit that they keep bringing us, and the same constant maps, and only having, like, 2 maps in a competitive series is just overall not fun to watch. And the last one here, make Militia an S&D map. I don't think I've ever played Search on that map. I might have, but I mean, again, more maps would just be even better. And I guess this is not on the list, but one thing, just from my opinion, stop nerfing stuff that doesn't need to be nerfed. Mainly the Maddox. The Maddox there's always one gun that comes out to be, you know, a really good, you know, weapon, and then it just gets nerfed to shit, and then it becomes not really fun to use anymore. And that's kind of where I am with the Maddox right now, and that's why you've seen the KN come out. The ICR is more like strictly long range, even though that's pretty good for medium range as well. And I would just say stop nerfing everything that doesn't really need to be nerfed, and I would be happy. But hey, Black Ops 4 is, I don't want to say come to a close, but we're less than, what, 5? When does the new game come out? October? So that's, what, 4 months? So we're a good portion of the game already. And, you know, after this year, you know, obviously, the playership definitely goes down. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up here. If you did enjoy, hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.